I decided to create a forever world where I gave myself 100 days to complete a build, project, or whatever I could think of. Once those 100 days were over, I could choose to continue another 100 days on the same project or move on to something else in a different part of my world. Eventually, I hope to link my builds together and create some cool and amazing lore. So, if you're interested, then hop on for the ride as we are going to go on a spectacular adventure. I call this Forever 100. Hello everyone, and welcome to a new series. This is the Forever 100. This is an idea that I came up with a while back, and finally I think I had the time to execute that. Now, if you guys are wondering what it is, I kind of explained a little bit at the beginning, the intro. I hope I did. I think I should have, according to my planned out script, but yes, the plan is to play on a forever world, but limit myself to 100 days, and within those 100 days, I, complete a project or build a village or do something, cool. And this is the start of it. So I'm hoping that we can create a beautiful settlement nearby, something along those lines, and continue to play on this world. And whenever it hits 100 days or something like that, I'll probably move on to a different project or a different part of the world, I'm hoping. And depending on how that goes and the reception that this video gets, then we will continue to do this series. Now I'm playing on just normal survival. I don't plan to turn it into hardcore because it's a forever world, I want to play on it forever. And I also have added a bunch of new mods and animations to make it look similar to actions and stuff. Unfortunately, it is not, because I'm playing on Java, and on Java we don't have actions and stuff, although I do hear that in the future they do plan to add it. So I'm hoping to give that a shot when the opportunity arises. But yeah, we got a couple of mods here. It's not like perfect. There's a couple of buggy stuff, a few buggy things. Like if you try to make a chest or something, the chest doesn't look like a chest. It's like split in half for some odd reason. But I'm hoping that as this series continues, then we will continue to go. I mean, as the series continues, then we will be able to solve some of those issues. Now, what is this? Leaf litter? Okay, this is the first time I've played on this version of Minecraft. This is 1.21.5. So we have a bunch of new features that we have yet to try. And I do see there's a singular sheep here. I'm hoping that I can find two more of his friends. One cool thing I could do with this mod is inspect my weapon. This is like a CSGO kind of thing. It's just, I don't see a single sheep. Okay, there's one more sheep right here. Let's take care of him really quick. And if he has another buddy, that would be absolutely fantastic. Okay. We got 2 pieces of wool. Now I just need a third one. Yeah, but I haven't seen anybody do this. Oh, there's another portal over here. I haven't seen anybody try this out yet. Where it's a forever world, but every 100 days you work on a new project, or you continue your old project for another 100 days. But you basically get a 100-day time limit to your playthrough, and it's a forever world, so you guys can connect builds and stuff like that. So that's what I plan to do, is connect a bunch of builds using paths and whatnot. And let's see, iron nugget. Oh, lodestone, that's pretty nice. Okay, well, I'll take this. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. See, this is what I'm talking about. The chest is weird. I don't know. I've kind of fiddled around with some of the mods, and none of them seem to fix it. So that's okay. We'll live with it for now. I also have my fan running in the background because where I'm living at, it's abnormally hot for some reason. Like, it's in the hundreds, and I've been sweating like so much these days that I just can't handle it anymore. So decided to get a fan, and if you guys kind of hear a slight humming noise while I'm talking, that's probably why, but I hope you guys don't mind because it's for a good cause. And there's a skeleton down there and some iron. I do remember seeing some melons up here, so we can scavenge a few for food. Let's just collect all of them. We can turn a couple of them into seeds to replant for future uses. Are there really no sheep around here? There's gotta be at least one more. One more yes, there is, right here. Alright, nice. Sorry you had to see that, little sheep. And then we can make a red bed. The chest is kind of bothering me, guys. See that skeleton. Oh, I'm doing this wrong. My gosh, I almost forgot how to play Minecraft for a second there. Let's mine this out. And then let's mine all this coal here. And then I need to make a torch or two. Okay, well, let's make our way on back to the beginning. In the beginning. Okay, so we're over here. I think we should just sleep now because stuff might start spawning soon. Now we're gonna head on to day 2, and we survived the night. Let's go over here and set up a little campsite. And put that here. Let's make a campfire really quick, because then we can cook our wonderful mutton. Oh, look at that. Look at the mutton in my hand. Looks absolutely delicious. Okay, I can hear it sizzling too. That's really cool. I didn't even know that was possible, to be honest. While that's cooking, I'm gonna do some exploration around this area. And I hope to find another cave. Let's see. Oh, there's another ruined nether portal. And look at all these mountains over here, guys. One thing that I also am unsure of is, I'm trying to think if, you know, after the, for the next video, right? Do I want to reuse the same tools and continue building? Or do I want to start completely from school? Look at that. Okay, Curse of Binding. I'm definitely not wearing that. Lodestone. Lodestones are cheap now. Fortune 2. Pretty nice. Golden Home. Okay. But yes, like I was saying, is I am unsure if I want to continue to reuse the same tools or like start completely fresh, you know, like for the next video. I don't know if I want to start completely fresh or expand the world with everything that I've already had. You know, I'm like kind of 50-50 on both. I don't know what people would prefer. For me personally, I like it when I have a lot of resources already, because like I'm a builder kind of person and I don't like to do a lot of resource gathering. So if I have a bunch of resources already, I might as well just like use it all. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Okay, is for the next Forever 100 video, should I start completely brand new, like far off in the distance or something, with nothing, you know, but you know, the clothes on my back? Or should I like, you know, just continue expanding with what I already have, you know, all the resources that I've already collected up to this point? I don't know. So let me know in the comment section below. For now, we're gonna continue looking around. Put that away. Get another chest here. The heck? Why does my chest look split up like that? That's not what I want. This is a little strange. I might have to tackle this problem soon and fix this. Just give me a second here. Okay, guys, I fixed it. So it turns out that if you use fresh animations alongside fresh animation extensions, for some reason, it like kind of breaks the game a little bit. So that solves that problem. Now the chest is no longer doing its weird heebie-jeebie stuff. So we can go back to doing what we need to do, which is finding some caves and getting some iron. So I'm just gonna do a bit of a time lapse of me doing some exploration and finding some ores. That way it doesn't bore you guys too much. So we'll be right back. With that, I ventured deep underground in search of iron. I found a good amount of ores when I discovered that one of my resource packs was causing a bit of an issue. Here was my initial reaction to it. Oh my god, what the heck is that? What the heck is that? What the heck is that? Why does it have a floating head? Is it a zombie? No way. Hold up, bro. Why are you like... Why do you only have... Okay, you know, I'm not gonna question things. So yeah, after that I went down even deeper and discovered diamonds. Diamonds! Diamonds, diamond, 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 diamond. Afterwards, I continued to dig up as much iron as I could find, and this expedition was pretty successful, as I managed to even get a music disc as well, although it wasn't the kind that you would really play for fun. You gonna give me a jukebox? I mean, you gonna give me a music disc? Oh yeah! All part of my plan. What did I get? 11? I don't think I want that one, but I'll collect it, I guess. I think this was the start of my bad luck, as I almost died right after this. Hello. Oh my god. However, after all the dust settled, everything was pretty smooth. I just spent the rest of my time gathering all the materials that we needed to start construction on our settlement. Well, it's a nice brand new day. There's a rainbow. There was a rainbow behind me. And I think we've collected most of the materials that we needed. I just need to chop down the rest of these trees here because this is the area that we're going to build our base in. And I have a whole heap of materials that we can start with. Now, I was thinking that we're going to use cobbled deep slate for the roof. And we are going to kind of surround the walls with a log-like pillars, I guess. Let me just take out some of the blocks here so I can really show you guys what I am talking about. Let's bring all this stuff over here. I was thinking about starting right here and having a 3-block space in between. Let's see. Maybe we can actually go like this a little bit more. So we're gonna do something like that, okay? And then we are gonna place our logs going on up like this. Strip them down like so. And then in between these, we are gonna use a variety of tough and cobblestone as well as stone. Like this, okay? And then we can have a roof of deep slate, a black roof. I think that'll look really good. So typically I don't really do live commentary when I build my stuff, but I know a couple of people have been requesting it for a while now, so I thought I'd give it a shot just so I can go through my building process. And let me tell you this, I don't really know what I'm doing half the time. You know, if I'm going to be honest with you guys, I don't really know what I'm doing. I just build, and if it looks good, it looks good. If it doesn't, then I have to tear it down. I just freestyle build. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go like that. That looks like a very square house, which is fine. That is totally okay. Nothing wrong with having a square house. Some people have square heads, and that's totally okay as well. Let's put up the rest of these pillars up here, and then turn these into stripped oak logs, and then do the same old over here. Add in some puff blocks. There you go. Now it is like so. I'm gonna take this, turn it into deep slate brick stairs, and then some into cobbled stairs. We need a bit of a scaffolding block to do this, so we can go up like so. And I think if we make it protrude out like so, it'll look better. Go like this, okay? We can start it off like this, and then we can mix in some of these cobbled stairs into there. And to make our job a little easier, we can place logs at the corners over here. I'm really liking these new animations. I mean, they just look so cool. Now it's time to do the same on this side. Now a better idea has popped into my head. Instead of making it completely out of deep slate, we fill it in with some oak. You know, I think the oak would make it pop out a lot more. All right, so we have ourselves some oak stairs. We're gonna use the deep slate as a trim. Hey, that doesn't look too bad, actually. I quite like how it's looking. Let me change this up with a little bit of some bricks and deep slate blocks. Okay. Now, we, you know, make a window here somewhere. A nice small little window. Like that, you know? Then let's go do the same on this side. Okay, so this is what the roof is looking like so far. We haven't really worked on the walls, but I do like the stone contrast to the wood here. I think it makes it look very nice. I think we're gonna need a new good old we need a new iron axe. I don't know why it took me so long just to say that. Okay, now I had an idea. Now I have an idea of filling this in with some type of block. Like half of it is a stone foundation, and the other half would be like, I don't know, some other block, I guess. It would make it look kind of good. I mean, we could use birch. We have a decent amount of birch. Like that. You know, that wouldn't look too bad. I don't think it would. At least in my opinion. Go something like that. Let's just try that. Let's actually collect some more birch trees. Should also start planting these guys too, because I just chop them down and never plant them. All right, we got some birch over here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna scaffold my way on up over here. Now, it would make my life a little easier if I just filled in these gaps here with some planks or something. And we place another one. Place another one. Let's go outside and look at this. This is not 100% set in stone. But I don't really like it. No, it doesn't look too bad. Like, I don't mind it. It looks kind of good. I think the only thing that's kind of messing with me right now is just this part. But once we fix this, yeah, that looks a lot better. We could do that. Or, you know what? What if we tore down this pole here? I think something like that doesn't look too bad. I just wish there was something that I could... I kind of have an idea. Okay. The signs can go like across. It's like not bad, you know? It's not too bad. I could live with it. Yeah. I just feel like this thing blocking the center here doesn't really do too much to help it. So something like that. The only thing that the signs do, if I have a lot of these signs here, they'll cause a bit of an issue, especially from a far distance. They won't really show up. That's the only problem. Well, let's do the other side as well, and then we can figure out how we really want to turn this house into a masterpiece. Alright, so now both sides are complete. I'm gonna leave this like this for now. We can worry about the details later. I think I'm gonna worry about the inside. The biggest thing that are kind of worrying me right now are these gaps in the center. They would be really good to put in like a ladder or something, but I'm not that kind of person that likes to put in ladders if I don't really need to. It just doesn't make sense for me. I'd rather put in a stair that kind of go up this way, or go up that way or something like that. So we're gonna just fill in the rest of this with some good old cobble or something. Now that looks a little better. Let's get rid of all this dirt. And inside of it, we're gonna put some oak planks. And then from there, we can make a stairway going on up. I think we could use this stripped oak log and then use that as like a pillar or something. Turn these into slabs and then move the slabs up like so. That way we have a bit of head space here. I'm not too sure how I like this. I don't like that gap. Might have to fix that, or I think I will. I think I will actually remove the stairs over here and then place them going up this way. Alright, much better. I think that looks way better going and using it like that. Now it's really dark in here, so I'm gonna add a torch right here just to light it up a little bit. But hey, look at this, our cozy new home. Okay, so for now, most of the exterior is complete. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna really focus and go 100% and design the interior. I think if I talk and design, I'm not gonna be able to talk too much. Like, as you can tell, I'm not really good at multitasking. So, yeah, I'm gonna do a bit of a time lapse of me just putting the interior together, or a little cut or something, and once we're done, I can show you guys what I completed. Okay, are you guys ready to see my house? Here it is. I didn't really do too much to the exterior, although I do like this little roof that we've added here. I think it really covers up that, just clear distinction between the stone and the birch wood. And underneath this roof, we've added a couple of log piles here. There's really not too much. Some more things I've added are these arches. I think they just look so good. Like, surprisingly, it's looking very, very amazing. If we go inside, we have a very small, cozy, tiny little kitchen, little chimney going up there. We have a jukebox to play our music disc 11. And then up here's where we sleep. We don't have a lot of storage up here. We have just some temporary storage for now. I have a couple of iron nuggets here, so that way I can make more lanterns. But yeah, this is our cozy little starter house. Now, I want to make more buildings similar to this one. And the next big thing that I want to do, most definitely, is to build a storage, a place, for storage. Now, I'm not too sure exactly where I want to put it yet, but somewhere around here would look kind of good. Somewhere around the shore here. And maybe we can build up there as well. Get rid of these trees here and flatten out this land a little bit. And I could also pick up these bushes as well. And then from there we can have a little storage unit. So I am gonna get started on that because I believe we still have a lot of material there. I don't know why I just crawled for a second. But yeah, we will be right back with another, I guess I'll try another live commentary of me building, so that way I can explain my thought process. Okay, so I did some terraforming here, so that way we have a little bit of space, and I think that right here, right in this little area where my cursor is pointing, would be the perfect spot to build our storage system area, storage house, storage room, storage building, whatever it's called. Anyways, I think I'm going crazy. We're gonna do the same thing. This time, I think I might expand it. Instead of 3, we're gonna do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. The problem is that we are met with the fact that we don't have enough space going this way. So, you know what? We might even have to do a little bit more terraforming again. But this time, on this end, we're going to do 3 like this. I think that looks pretty good. Maybe we actually just tear this down. Oh, nice. And then we do something like this. You know what? I feel like we could probably make something work. I don't know, my voice just sounded like that. But yeah, I think that we don't actually have to terraform this part, and we can just integrate it in there. And then when we're inside, we can kind of clear out some of these blocks here and give it some space. But for now, it's time to strip the logs into this new fancy variant. And then now it is time for us to build the walls with tuff and whatnot to make it look like it's a little bit weathered. Now, I think it would look even better if we extended up one more extra height. Alrighty, so we got most of the walls built up now. I'm gonna do that little arch thing that I do for the sides of the walls here to make it look a lot better. We just need a lot more trapdoors than I thought we would. Very nice. Okay. Now, what I'm gonna do is actually get a chest or 2 from my house. And that way we can put all of the resources that we're gonna need inside of it, and it doesn't clog up our inventory too much. Now, the next thing that we are gonna do is work on the roof. I still have a lot of deep slate that I can use to make the outline of it. And like the like our starter house, I will continue to add these little protrusions over there. I rebinded my keys, so that's why I crawled instead of zooming. Okay, so far this is what the building looks like. Pretty nice, you know. This is a very good storage. There's a creeper right below me. If I wasn't looking, I would have not seen him under there. But yeah, we have a bit of a storage room over here, and I think that it'll come in very handy for us to put all of our junk inside of. Just kill this guy before he blows up this place. He's dead, thank God. Now I just gotta figure out how I want to do this part here. Okay, so most of the exterior has been completed. This is what it looks like so far. And man, oh man, am I loving it. Let's go into free cam so I can show you guys a little bit more. So this is what the interior is looking like so far. It's time to dig out all this dirt here. Something like that. Looks kind of good. Now I don't know where to put the chest though. I thought about putting the chest over here. We would have way more space because if we put it like side by side over here, it would be way too narrow. What if we make like something fancy like this? That would look good. And it can go up top there and we can have a second floor. But we need to sleep first. Okay, so what I'm going to do next might take a bit of time because we don't have a lot of wood. So I am going to work on the interior of this structure. And then we will be right back when I am completed with that. So this is what we have for our beautiful storage house. This is the full-on view using free cam. What I did here was I added these pillars here to divide up the top and the bottom, the foundations from the birch planks and whatnot. And I think that that looks pretty good. You know, it's a temporary solution to a problem like this. But, you know, as long as you don't stare at it too long, it doesn't look too bad, okay? Now, this is the interior of our base. Not our base, of our storage unit. We have a little workstation, workbench, whatever it is here with all these knickknacks and crafting tables and stone cutters and stuff. A bunch of chests down here. These are like the primary ones that I'm going to be using. Like I have a chest for tuff, chest for cobbled deep slate, chest for the woods, different types of woods, dirt, stone, andesite. Yeah, just the main primary building blocks. And up here we have some more chests. The top ones in this section, the 3x2 here, are like the ores and valuables. This is a valuables chest. So over here is gold. This is lapis. This is just some eggs and, you know, farming stuff. This is just like mob drops. These like tools and random other things that I haven't sorted out. Speaking of which, I need a fishing rod. And then, you know, these are like vines and other stuff that I found, like saplings and leaf litters. But yeah, we have a bunch more chests over here too. So now we have a place to really store all of our stuff. The next thing that I also want to build is a furnace structure, a furnace building, because we still have these. Gosh, I need to stop doing that. We still have these furnaces just chilling out over there. And I know for sure that that's not going to last very long because it just looks very ugly and they need a house to stay in. So before we get working on that, I'm going to have to do a bit of fishing because I'm running low on food and I don't want to keep on eating watermelon to satiate my hunger. So we're going to go to sleep and then the next morning we're going to fish all day and then we can get started on building a furnace building. Well, that little fishing task took a bit of time, but you know, during the whole time I did quite the amount of resource gathering. Now it's just time to build our smeltery. And I thought that the best perfect place to build it would be right on top of this hill. Now let me go into free camp so I can kind of show you. If we were to kind of do a little bit of terraforming to flatten it a little bit and then put a structure up here that looked pretty cool, I think this would be the perfect location for our smeltery. So I'm going to chop down a bunch of these trees, flatten the land, and I'm going to do a time lapse this time of me putting together the smeltery. We do have a lot of the resources ready, the necessary resources. Let me show you guys. We have a decent amount of cobblestone, good amount of smooth stone. I've smelted so much, a whole heap of deep slate, and just a little bit of wood that I think should last us. But I want to make, you know, a bunch of blast furnaces, a bunch of smokers, and a bunch of normal furnaces. So normal furnaces. So yeah, we're gonna get started on that. Before we get started on building our smeltery, make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. My goal is to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year, so I would very much appreciate it. Thank you. I began my build by leveling out the ground and started with a foundation of stone bricks. This would hold the structure in place and prevent it from falling. One key aspect of this building is the large chimney. It would become a focal point to our build. Everything else was created to follow the theme that we were already kind of going for. I struggled a bit when I was designing the roof of this structure. I wasn't really sure what would look good, but I eventually settled for this type of design, and after that, everything else came pretty naturally. It was at this point that I decided to venture back into the caves to gather resources, and man, did we get a lot of stuff. An important resource was lava, as I needed it to create a smooth stone generator. This would make gathering stone a whole lot easier, and we were going to need a lot for future projects. Plus, you know, if I ever get dripstones, if that ever comes up somewhere, I could, you know, make more lava. Following this, my luck seemed to turn around as I discovered a whole lot of diamonds. And when I mean a lot, there was a lot in this cave system. On top of that, I also stumbled upon a new mine shaft, and you won't believe it, but we discovered not just one spawner, but two spawners next to each other. A spider spawner and a zombie spawner. And if you thought that was the end of our luck, right next to this, as I was digging away at a wall, we would unearth a strange wall. As it turns out, this happened to be a trial chamber, and I've never gone through one before, so I marked the spot to return to later in this video. But by now, my inventory was getting pretty full, and I know we're not ready for the trial chamber, so I decided to return from this expedition and head back to our base. Alright guys, so our little smeltery has been basically finished. There's a couple of things that I definitely want to add in the future, but let me show you guys the first floor of our smeltery. This is what it looks like, and if I go into third person free cam, this is the whole overview of our smeltery. Very small, very cozy, and it's got a big chimney with a bunch of smoke coming out of it. And then inside, there's a whole heap of furnaces. This part doesn't look too pretty, but it gets the job done. I might have to shift it over here a little bit to make it look a little better. But we have a bunch of furnaces here. And in our expedition down into the caves below, we got quite the amount of materials. This is all the amount of materials. We got 53 diamonds, guys. Just from that run. It was absolutely astounding. And we have like 3 stacks, 2.5 stacks of iron, 1.5 stacks of gold. So we're gonna smelt all this, and we're gonna take the diamonds because we can put it away. I'm also running pretty low on fuel, so I'm hoping to find some dripstone in the future. But the next thing that I want to show you guys is the basement. Now, the basement down here, I have set up a little bit of a smooth stone farm. It makes it a lot easier because I gather a lot of stone, and I can just sit here AFK and just mindlessly left click, you know. And we are already running low on stone because we used quite a bit for this build, so I might have to be standing here for the next couple of days. But we also need some food too. We're low on resources, guys. What can I say? So I'm gonna put this diamond away. I might chop down some trees and turn them into charcoal for fuel. But let me show you guys how much we have in total. A stack and a stack and 4 diamonds. That is absolutely astounding. And we also have 2 saddles that I found. One was through fishing. I forgot how many days ago, but I found one through fishing. And this one was found through a chest. Also found a golden apple. This was also found through a chest. So, yeah, that expedition down into the caves was an amazing one. And we will definitely have to return down there because if you guys didn't see, we discovered the trial chambers. And I'm hoping to tackle that pretty soon. So we might have to set up an enchantment table. So I think after I gather a couple of fishes and get some charcoal smelting and all that, I want to make a farm. I want to make a farm filled with cows and sheep and pigs. Mainly cows right now because that's like a very important animal. But yeah, we will get right back to that pretty soon. Well, I spent quite the amount of time terraforming the land here, and then I started digging away at our smooth stone generator. Currently we have about 8-ish stack and a little bit more of cobblestone. Then I added a ladder going up to the furnace room where I smelted a whole heap of stone. We have about 9 stacks of stone. So this should, I don't know, last us a decent amount of time. And the next thing that I'm going to do now is set up a temporary wheat farm. Probably, I don't know, this little corner over here with the wheat seeds. And then I am going to start building our farmhouse over here. This farmhouse is going to house all of our animals, you know, our cows, pigs, sheeps and chickens. So we are going to get started on that, and then I'll probably detail the place a little bit more, perhaps add some more structures and granaries if I can do that. But yeah, we are going to get working on that. This is what I have for the farmhouse. It's pretty good looking, you know. I'm pretty proud of how it turned out. We have 3 pens so far. This is for the cows and the sheep, and then this is going to be for the pigs, or I don't know, whenever we can get carrots or potatoes or something like that. But I haven't acquired any yet, so that's why it's empty. And then let me go into the free cam view so I can show you guys what it looks like. It's pretty simple. It's following the same theme, same build style that I've been going for. If we go inside, it's pretty crowded. This is not going to be where people live in. It's just going to be used as a storage, I would say. So we have a stairway going up here, and then a ladder going up to the attic, where we're going to put like hay bales and other tools. But we'll most likely store hay bales down here to feed the animals. We have a furnace here to keep the house warm in the winter time and stuff like that. So yeah, now the next thing that I want to do is to build a chicken coop. I plan to put it in the center there and then gate it off. And on top of that, we will probably get to work on actually putting together a permanent wheat farm. That way we can have enough wheat to feed our animals. One thing I also have added is this mod, which is a feeding trough. And what it does is you just add wheat or, you know, whatever crops they eat into the trough, and the animals will feed themselves. So you don't always have to, you know, breed them every single time. And that saves a lot of time. So I'm going to go to sleep, and then we are going to get started working on the chicken coop. It is finally day 60, and it's been more than halfway to this 100 days forever world video. Now, I've added all these paths and put these lampposts here just to, you know, brighten up the night so no bad guys spawn. And it all leads to the farm over here. Now, it looks absolutely beautiful. I haven't filled up the whole farm with wheat yet, but it grows much faster if you plant them in rows like this. I'm probably going to plant them horizontally, that way we can get the most bang for our buck currently. And then we have the chicken coop over there. It seems that there's a lot of chickens going over here, so we'll have a lot of meat to eat very soon. And there are different types of chicken. There's this brown yellowish chicken and the traditional white chicken, whatever it is. They have a little house for them to go into when it's cold outside. But yeah, so far so good. I haven't done anything to the interior of this farmhouse yet, but once we get enough wheat and I can make a bunch of hay bales, I'll probably decorate it. I don't think it's too important. But one thing that I definitely want to add is probably another structure or so. I'm thinking about adding a structure right here at the center, and it might be some sort of tower or something, so that way oh, you know what, actually one thing that would do us, you know, a lot of good is making a sugarcane farm. So I might have to think of something aesthetic or something kind of good to go along with our sugarcane farm, and that way we can combine it with the leather that will keep crawling with the leather that we are going to be harvesting very soon, and then make a bunch of books and bookshelves so that way we can start enchanting to eventually go down into the trial chambers. But yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of brainstorming. I'm honestly tired of eating watermelon because that's all I've been eating this whole time. And then once we have gathered the necessary resources and set up a good idea to build a good structure or something right here, then I will do another time lapse of me building. Well guys, it looks like we finally finished this building. I added the sugar canes over there, let it grow out, and then started construction on this this house that we have here. And you know, its only real purpose here is to you know, house our enchantment table. That's really it, guys. That's all. It's got a couple of cool decoration like these new paintings and whatnot, but we can go up to max level 30, which is great because we are at level 38 right now. But let me give you guys a quick tour. In here is a small little storage room that really has nothing else. And then up here it's just empty because it's so crowded in here. You know, we only got two wide hallways here, so there's not really much that we could do. Out here's a balcony, a little garden, which I really like because we have these firefly bushes and they have all these little particles flying around. And then up here is an empty attic because, you know, there's not really a use for it either. So this is a very weird stairway design that I put together, but it gets the job done. And as you can see, there are, you know, these little particles flying around in here because I put the firefly bushes underneath the granite here. I planted them up there. So we don't have to see the blocks, but we can see all these mystical, beautiful little particles flying around. But what I'm gonna do next is enchant. Make a full set of diamond armor, do some enchanting, and see what we're gonna get. Let me take the diamonds out, and then make the armor. Bam, bada, bang. And on top of that, one thing that I have been neglecting for a very long time is our dog. And we don't even have a anvil set up yet. So I think we're gonna make an anvil really quick. So that way we can make a we can name the name tag. You know what I mean? Let's just move this out of the way really quick, and then we can put the anvil, I don't know, like somewhere inside the house or something. Let's put it right here for now. Okay. What I'm gonna call him, I'm gonna call our dog Senku, because I have been watching a lot of Dr. Stone, and man, Dr. Stone is an amazing anime TV show that it's pretty good. Like I couldn't wait for the new season to come out, so I just said, whoa, it's already chipped. I couldn't wait for the new season to come out, so I decided to you know, read the manga instead. But Senku is the name of our dog. I almost forgot the next important thing, which is lapis lazuli. So let's take these stacks of lapis here. Let's see what we can get. If we can get protection on one of these, they're all nothing but unbreaking. Oh my gosh, that kind of sucks. What about this? Unbreaking as well. What about this? Well, I don't want to enchant my my pickaxe or any of my diamond tools yet because I've already used them. So it would be kind of a waste, to be honest. So I'm gonna make a sword, make a diamond sword, and then we are gonna enchant that instead because we're definitely gonna need that. I want to enchant all these tools so that way when the time comes, we can actually go into the trial chamber and give it a shot. Unbreaking 3. Wow, really? You guys aren't gonna give me anything good at all. What if let's just put it on this helmet. Ah, that kind of sucks, man. Protection pretty good. Ooh, and thorns too. Pretty good. Okay. What else can we go for? Protection 3, I guess is better than nothing. And I'm out of XP. Wow, that was pretty fast. Let's just put it on for now. Looting 2. That's I think that'll be very good. Let's keep that for now. And what I'm gonna do is farm some XP, and then we will be right back. Now, you might be wondering, what was my method of gathering XP? Well, pretty simple. Mining. You see, I just traveled back down into the caves and gathered any ores that I could find. Copper, redstone, iron, you name it. My goal was to collect them and then smelt them to acquire the necessary XP to enchant my gear. On this expedition, I even found some more diamonds, although not really all too much, but guess what I found? Guess what I found? Dripstone. Oh boy, was I excited to see me some dripstone. I gathered about 10 of them and then returned to the surface. Except I wouldn't be using any of these dripstones to make a lava farm like I said I would. For the remainder of this video, I didn't touch it at all. I honestly got distracted with all these other projects that I forgot all about it. Regardless, I was finally able to enchant my gear and get ready to take on that trial chamber. Alright everybody, it's been a while, but now we have an enchanted sword. Now, I only had 2 choices. It was either my sword or my boots, and I feel like the sword would have been a better choice. So, here we have a sharp 3, knockback 2, looting 2, and unbreaking 3 diamond sword. Very spectacular. I've also kind of reorganized my inventory to make it a little easier. And I've gotten 2 bundles because maybe we'll find some good stuff and it might, you know, be nice to put it into our bundle here. Now we're gonna head on over to the trial chamber and try to make my way back there. And then we're gonna go through and slay every single monster in there and loot everything that we could find. Okay, so we've made it to the mine shaft that leads to the trial chambers, and honestly it's a bit of a maze, so I don't really remember where to go. There is another spawner around over here oh wait, actually no, this is it. Now I don't really know where to go from here. Okay, this looks pretty promising. Let's take a look at what is this? Hello? Well, what is this supposed to do? Shield, arrows, trident, iron. Ah, I just put my iron away. Do I break it? No, I don't break it. I don't really know what it does. Okay, we can come back. We can come back to that. Hello. Oh god. What the heck is going on? Come here. Oh, why are you jumping so high? Oh, you're a little tough, aren't you? Maybe I should. Oh my gosh, you guys are special. Oh. Alright, let's block it off. Let's block it off. Let's place these torches here. Let them shoot each other. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, and we might just have to. We just might have to break the spawner, guys. They're not breaking. Oh, they just gave me. They just gave me some chicken. I'll eat it. Thank you for the gift. Oh, I got a key. Trial key. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry if you guys are yelling at me right now and mad that I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I'm just a builder, guys. I never said I was much of an explorer adventurer. What does that do? Doesn't do anything. We'll come back to this. I don't really know what it does. Oh my god, guys. I'm so dumb. And there you go. Gave us some arrows. Is that it? That's all you give me. Ominous bottle. It's pretty ominous. Okay, well, we got another one. Let's see if this one will give us anything good. Protection 2. That's not... I don't really need that, to be honest. Let's try this. Well, it gave us a lot of stuff. Ow. I can't get off. I don't want to get knocked off this pedestal. What is this? Potion of swiftness? Oh, yeah. I'm slamming this thing down. I feel fast. I should also use this crossbow. Hey. Are you waiting for me to lower my guard or something? Hello, that's where you are. What does this thing do? That's my question. I'll have to look this up real quick. Okay, I get it now. So these are ominous trials. We're gonna need ominous trial keys to open these up. And good thing I have one ominous bottle. So what I'm gonna do is probably clear out the rest of this dungeon, and we can come back and then drink the ominous potion, and it should do the same thing. Okay, I didn't go to that. I haven't been here yet, it seems like. Ow. Please, just leave me alone. Oh, hey. Oh, I missed that shot. This place is a maze, man. Hello. There's a lot of you guys. Pardon me. Okay, I'm getting hurt. Let's drink up this potion of regen. Eat the steak real quick. Nice, another trial key. My inventory's full. I have all the scrap on me. Okay, you know what? Bricks I can always get. Okay, we got another trial key. That's good. Let's see what I get. Iron. Emeralds. That's it. Okay, we got 4 more. This is like loot boxes, guys. This is literally gambling right now. Okay, a new trim. Pretty cool. More arrows. Another shield. Dude, I already have a shield. Let's just combine it. Oh my god, I tried it! Oh yeah. Oh, it's like a fresh one too. Look at that. Oh, that looks so cool, this trident. Okay, that was pretty cool. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty neat. Now I got another smithing template. So I think we should go back. I think we should go back home. Put all the stuff away. Then we can come back and do a whole lot more looting and killing. And this time we can use the ominous bottle. Okay, this one has another ominous bottle in here. So I'm hoping that I get another one. Diamonds. An axe. What else can I get in this one? Okay, it's nothing good. Now, if I remember the way that we came from, there were these guys that I didn't kill. Okay. Stop shooting me. Oh, it's a potion or something. Okay, let's just throw this away. Potion of regen. Let's just drink it. It's not like we're gonna need it anytime soon, right? We got this trial key here. If I remember, okay, I could get something good from this one. Another golden apple. We good? Shield. That's it. Dang. That's alright. Well, we came out with some pretty good stuff, to be honest. I think I'm gonna go back to the base, put all this away, and then we can come back, drink the ominous bottle, and tackle it again. So it turns out that the trial chambers, the spawners have like a cooldown of 30-ish minutes. So I don't think that it'll work if we go back down there right now. So instead, we're gonna, you know, take our mind off the trial chambers by working on building something. I kind of have an idea of what I want to do, but I'll have to work out the details. And then from there, you guys will see me do a quick little time lapse of me building our new little structure while we wait for the spawners to refresh and cool down. Well, what I have here in this corner, tucked away over here, is a very small but cozy horse stable. As you can see, this is the interior. Nothing too fancy, nothing too special. We have a little arch above here with a lantern, and I like what I did with this horse stable. It's got a bunch of arches and stuff, and it's got some depth to it because of, you know, the build style that we're going for. And the roof, you know, looks pretty good. If I go into free cam mode, I can kind of show you guys. This is what it looks like from a distance, and this is what our little settlement is coming along to. It is looking very, very nice. So the only thing that we're missing right now are some horses. So I'm gonna go into my storage unit to get the saddles. If I remember correctly, I should have 2 saddles. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of exploring around here. Saw something move up there. There's a horse. There's a horse. What kind of horses we got here? I want to pick the fastest one. There's only one guy up here. But in this case, there's some strange looking horses over there. Okay, not a big deal. Why don't we just tame this one for now? This guy is a little pretty stubborn. There you go. He's happy now. Let's bring him back to our stables. Then we can give him a good name. You stay in here for now. I will bring you some hay bales for you to snack on. Think of a good name. Okay, we got Senku. Let's call him Chrome, because that's the other name of the other anime character from Dr. Stone. We're gonna name this guy Chrome. He doesn't look anything like Chrome. This is what we'll do for now. Here are the hay bales before I forget. Okay, you enjoy that, and now we are gonna go back and put some of our stuff away and prepare. This is where I put all my stuff. We got a bunch of bundles, guys. We have so many bundles in here. We're gonna go now back to the trial chamber and run it back once again, so that way we can get some good stuff this time. I'm hoping to find a heavy core or something in one of the bigger, more dangerous vaults. You know, we're gonna need to get the ominous trial key to open that up. Okay, there we go. Okay, it seems like it's gotten tougher now. So oh my god, calm down. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna eat this, power ourselves up, get super boost, and we're gonna go in like a boss. Okay, you got like a knockback or something on me. Let's eat. It is chaotic in here. I can't see a single thing. Woo! Let's hide in here for a little bit. It's just chaotic. My screen is like shaking everywhere. Oh, hello. Let's drink a potion and regen. That's it. Oh, you're giving me more potions? I want a trial key, man. Okay, well, let's continue going through this chamber here. Ow. Can't hit you. Your hitbox is too small. They won't let me hit you. Stuff is like flying at me. Potions are being dropped from above. Let me hit you. Gosh, stop moving around so much. Is that all? Okay, that should be all, right? Oh, nope, there's one more. There he is, dead. Finally. Oh, okay, more baked potatoes. I don't want any baked potatoes. We're just spawn camping them. Spawn camp these guys. Ooh, there's a lot of you guys. Oh, it's done. What do we get? Golden carrots. Oh, that's pretty good. Dude, why do I feel like the shield never does anything, man? Like, I block, but I always get hit somewhere else. Oh, there's a breeze here. Okay, this might be more complicated than I thought. It is a total battlefield over here. I don't see anything. It's so hard to tell what's going on here. Who am I missing? Okay, we got some more baked potatoes. I want a trial key. More baked potatoes. Oh, this is a bad spot to fight in. Let's eat. Hello. It seems I am cornered here. Hello. I didn't expect to see you. Okay, where are the rest of these guys? Oh, okay, they're over here. Guess they were lost for a second. Oh, come back! Don't run away! Why won't you die? Okay, you dead. I think that should be all of them. Oh, nope, there's one more guy here. It's like 5 hits to kill these guys. Pretty tanky, to be honest. Right, let's go back up. Oh yes, ominous trial key. There you go. Where's that last spider, dude? Let's see. Yep, there he is. Dead. Okay, is that all? Okay, we get potatoes. Really? That's alright. Well, we could use this at least. Let's see what we get. Come on, give me a heavy core. What? That's it? A block of iron? And that was that. The rest of the trial run was pretty disappointing, as I did not come across another ominous key. Not a single one. It seems like this is where my luck ran out, and all I ever got were baked potatoes. Stupid baked potatoes. After I cleared out the dungeon, I made my way back home to put my stuff away. I mean, we did get a lot of bones and strings, but man, I really wish we got another key. I also got a bunch of spider eyes, but I don't know when these will come in handy. They'll come in handy one of these days. Whatever it was, I decided that I was done fighting for now. My armor was banged up pretty bad, and now it was time to go back to building. So, for the rest of the days that were left, I worked on the last and final building of our world. Okay everybody, it is finally day 100. We have made it all the way to 100 days, so it's now time for me to give you guys a full-on tour of everything that we have built. Here we are in our bedroom of our little starter home. I've decided to hang up our diamond armor here. It's been pretty beat up, but this is the first set of diamond armor that we created. Going on downstairs, here is our small cozy little kitchen area. We never really got the chance to play that music disc number 11, but that's okay. I don't think I want to listen to it anytime soon. Outside here we have our little friend Senku. This is the first dog that we tamed using one bone, and that went very well. And here I have basically decorated the whole place with a bunch of foliage, with a bunch of bushes and firefly bushes and stones and boulders and rocks. Right here is our smeltery. Now, if we go on up here, we have one room here, which is used to house my smooth stone generator. As you can see, I have a couple of cobblestone in there, but this has come in very handy because I was tired of going down into the caves to get some smooth stone and cobblestone. So that's why we have it here. And then if we go on up here, it leads to the entrance of our smeltery. As you can see, we have one large chimney, and we have a bunch of furnaces in here. Nothing too fancy, nothing too special. This is the trap door that leads down into the basement, and then in here we have a bunch of food and fuels and stuff like that. I know I said I was going to make a lava fuel farm, but it didn't. I don't have the time for that, so unfortunately we're not working on that. Going on around this way, it leads us to the main center since we're here, let me show you guys this big building here. We have a building just for our enchantment table, and this was my first set of iron armor. So this set wasn't as beat up as my diamond set. But as you can see, we have a enchantment table that goes up all the way to level 30. I don't know if it has anything good right now, but nothing really good. Bunch of chests for and barrels for storage, like books and whatnot, and lapis. I was gonna enchant this bow, but I don't think it's gonna give us. Yep, not gonna give us anything good. So unfortunately, we won't be enchanting anything anytime soon. Here we have a small little storage room for me to, you know, put more junk inside. And this is the second floor. The second floor has absolutely nothing in there. It's pretty barren, pretty empty, but we have a small little garden out here for people to plant herbs or, you know, flowers and whatnot. And then we have the attic. Up here in the attic, there's absolutely nothing either. It's empty. I don't really come here that often, so no point in decorating it too much. But yep, as you can see, I have a couple of barrels with you know, labels on there. I think it looks very nice. It looks like, you know, you can kind of see the items poking out, but yep. And we have a wagon here, and these are the tire marks that you know, pull the wagon in and out. And we have our not huge, but our decently sized wheat farm. This thing has sustained us for quite a long time. This is the new addition to our building, which is our world here, which is a lighthouse or some sort of watch outpost. But if we go on inside, it's very, very cozy. And in the back we have another little storage area, and going up these stairs will lead to a set of ladders. And here we can really see most of our world, most of our build. You can also see in the distance over there too, and it looks absolutely amazing. But let's go on down to the first floor, and then I can show you guys the next building, which is right across from us. And it is this is like one of the earliest structures that we created. This is the storage unit. This is where I put all of my chests and you know, a little workstation area here, and a bunch more chests. I don't really even use all of them. I just put a bunch of valuables. Like here we have a whole heap of goodies, like these breeze rods and a trident that I found while you know, exploring the trial chambers. But yep, it's a very useful structure. And then over here we have the farmhouse with all the sheeps and cows and chickens. We have a little chicken coop in here. There's not much in there, but the chickens seem to really enjoy to go inside that building. So I let them do their thing and roam about. I stopped feeding them. I stopped feeding these animals because I found that it caused a lot of lags when there was a bunch of entities, you know, just cramming in a tight space. This was supposed to be for pigs, but unfortunately, we haven't found a single carrot or potato. So I wasn't able to lure any pigs in here. And this is the farmhouse. It's very small. We have a furnace to heat it up in the winter time. And then we have some a chest here just for random stuff that I found while I was, you know, working around here. And then we have some hay bales strewn about and some more hay bales up top to feed our animals. This is the last and final area. We have a sugarcane field. And then we have a building here, a horse stable for our horse named Chrome. That is basically it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. And if you haven't already, please check out the video that I have on screen right now. You might like it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.